All right, here's a Yazaki non-sealed pin, and it's going to actually go into the connector with this little nub on top, that guide, and the lock is going to come up across the front and lock in behind this lift. So what you're going to have to do is slide a small pick or a jeweler's screwdriver down up underneath this and lift the front edge of the lock to get it. Now I've got this little pin tool that I've cut the edge off, filed down to a point so I can hook something and lift it. But this pin's big enough, a jeweler's screwdriver that's small enough to get in here will probably work. You can see you got to go in probably about half an inch or so to get to it. Maybe a little more than a quarter. But and that's how you're going to lift it. Now, here's the front of this connector with the terminal lock plate removed, and you can see the locks down in there that you have to go in like this, and you have to snag the front edge of this and then pull it down away from it, and hopefully you can see it in there. In this case, this 1.5 millimeter is these two pins right here, and that has to be unlocked from the front. I used to think you could go in and slide something in from the back underneath the pin and push this down from the back, but I've never been able to successfully do that. So here goes the pin in. Push it into this cavity here and get it locked. And you can see it right there. And of course, you would have the terminal lock plate in place here in the release position before you remove the pins. You have to take that all the way out, which is kind of difficult. It doesn't want to let go. So I'm going to use this little pick. I'm going to go in up underneath here and try to hook it. I got to kind of feel the hook. When I got it, I kind of slip off. And at the same time, I'm going to try to lift this up and pull. I did this once. Let me lock this in the vise. Yep. And then it comes out. Yeah, it's difficult to hold in your hand, pull from the back, and do this, which is why it makes it so hard. But it can be done. I'm going to try it again without this. But if I can get good light in there, like a headset lamp while you're trying to grab this, there we go. So I did get it that time. And I'll draw this on the back of the connector on this page here. The shape of that release is kind of like this. And then the pin comes in like that, and there's your wire going back, and the crimp's usually back here. So what you have to do is come in across this with a small screwdriver, grab that, and try to peel it away enough that you can pull this back. Actually, I drew this on the wrong side. So you have to lift that up, and then you'll be able to pull it back over the tab. That should be how it works.